What's up my people, AH here, back in another YouTube video. Today we're doing Would You Rather. So basically I got you guys to ask me questions on Instagram whether I would rather do this or that, and then I'm just going to be here answering them for you today. Sweet. Without further ado, let's get to it. First of all, would you rather only be able to smell candles or flowers? To be honest, I'm not a huge flower person, just like in general. When people buy me flowers, like I'll appreciate it and I'll like it. But I prefer like the look of flowers to like the smell of flowers. So like if it was between like a candle or a flower in terms of like just smelling, I'd rather smell a candle. But even then, like just looking at a candle is pretty entrancing. But no, I'd definitely rather smell a candle and then just look at flowers, 100%. All right, next. Would you rather have a haircut for the rest of your life or no eyebrows? I feel like I could definitely get away with a haircut. My eyebrows are pretty huge, like they're thick boys, and if untamed then I'll just get a huge monobrow. So if we're deciding between eyebrows and hair, I think my eyebrows kind of define me more than my hair, because my hair's really right now and I don't look too bad, I hope. I don't think I look too bad at least. So I think I can get away with a haircut. No eyebrows is a bit intense, like I don't know if I could do that just because like my eyebrows are huge. You know what I mean? Not being able to grow a mustache or not being able to grow a beard. Honestly, I kind of, like even my beard, I literally just shaved today, but like even my beard isn't really like 100%. It's kind of like a half-assed effort at a beard. I could probably grow one if I tried. It'll take a couple months, I think, but I could definitely grow a beard. Mustache is a lot easier for me. What's the question again? Not be able to grow a mustache or not be able to grow a beard? I think not be able to grow a beard, because honestly, like for me, I don't like when my beard is like bushing up. Like it's just like gets in the way and it's so much effort, and like it just makes my face feel just like sweaty and oily and gross, and I'm just not a huge like beard person in general. I think I look better with a shave or like a little like shadow, which is like my ideal facial hair setup, I guess. So I definitely prefer no beard to no mustache. Would you rather go without shampoo for the rest of your life or toothpaste for the rest of your life? That's a good question. I did read this thing, and it might have been my sibling that told me that like if you don't wash your hair for long enough, then the oils in your hair will just like end up like cleaning your hair out anyways. I think you can actually get away with no shampoo and still have like clean hair. You'll definitely go through like a super oily phase at one point though, which I'm okay with if the end result is like no shampoo and then chilling. Toothpaste is a bit more necessary, I think. I really hate having breath. If someone told me my breath stinks, I'll just be like, what am I gonna do about it? In my opinion, telling someone their breath stinks is like the worst insult you could ask someone, because like if you tell someone their breath stinks there and then, what are they gonna do? Just like run off to the toilet, buy a toothbrush and just like brush their teeth real quick? Like, yeah, I guess chewing gum, but no, I think I'd rather have no shampoo than no toothpaste. Also, my parents didn't spend $1 bajillion on me to get braces just for me to all over them with no toothpaste. Because I got braces, I'm a lot more appreciative of my teeth. Also, my teeth pre-braces were freaking cooked, literally mental. So like I'm really appreciative of my teeth because like I know like what they could have looked like. So I take really good care of my teeth. Like I wear my retainer every night, which like I know heaps of people don't do. My teeth looked so before that I'm never going back to that, and I'm a bit traumatized from that. So I have to actually like take care of my teeth. Would you rather never be able to travel again or never be able to listen to music again? That's a good one. That's a really good one. I mean, during COVID right now, we haven't been able to travel. What do you also define as travel? Are you talking like international travel? Or like interstate travel, or like within a country travel? Because if we're talking international travel, if I live in like a huge country like Australia or like the US or like Canada or something, then like I would rather do no travel, because there's so many different places within the country that you can visit, and music is just like such a huge part of my life. If I can keep music as a part of my life, I definitely will, just because it's like super important to me. But if I wasn't somewhere where I could travel really easily and like there's heaps of travel options, I don't know. That's a really good question. I would probably still say no travel, because music is just like so important to me. Like music is a huge part of who I am, and I think I can definitely survive without travel. Like it'll be but I don't think I could survive without music, to be honest. Would you rather ask for help or figure it out yourself? I mean, I think I'm like an in-between. I do like to try and figure it out myself at first, but if I do struggle multiple times, I will like go out and ask for help. I have no shame in terms of like asking for help. Like I don't mind if I can't do something. I'm not like super full of myself to be like, oh, if I can't do it, then there's no point in knowing it or like that. Like I love to figure things out by myself. I'm curious by nature, but if I can't, then I'd rather know the answer, just because like I'd like to know things. So I'd rather know the answer from someone else than just like be left empty with no answer. So definitely no problem asking for help, I think. Chunks or Philly? Right now, I'd say Chunks. Chunks is just, he's a lot more smooth with it. I feel like Philly relies on his like bubbliness and energy and just like being out there and like And I know he hates that, but like, he is that. He's like in your face. Whereas like Chunk's like a lot more mellow and just like chilling. His personality and his like regular chat is what drives his YouTube channel, whereas Philly's kind of like trying to engage everyone, like visuals, 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 loud, loud, loud. And then I'm just like, like it's good and it's entertaining, but like sometimes Philly's just like a lot and I just can't take him all the time. Whereas Chunks, I'm like a lot more mellow. I can just like chill out and vibe with him, you know what I mean? But both super talented, super great YouTubers. Honestly, like huge idols of mine. Part of the reason I started doing YouTube because I saw a lot of myself in both of them, and I was like, wow, these guys are really cool. If they can do it, I can do it. And I would just love to like do the work that they're doing because I think it's super cool. Would you rather act in a movie or write the script for the movie? I kind of love attention. I think definitely be in the movie. I have done a bit of acting before. It was mostly just like theater stuff, but I did really enjoy it. I did really enjoy like being part of the project and having a final project that like people can come and watch and enjoy, and just like being on stage isn't like such a thrill, such a rush. I do love it. I do love performing. So a movie would definitely be something I would be into at some point in my life if the opportunity ever presented itself. Not something I'm actively going to pursue though, but yeah, I would love to be in a movie someday. I'm not a huge writer in general. I don't back myself as a writer, so I would not be too keen on actually writing the movie, but being in it is something that would be really cool, I think. Oh my god. Eat your own poo or drink your own wee. I feel like this is 100% a lose-lose situation. I'm just trying to think about, like, for me, what would be the worst thing. Depends how hydrated you are as well. If you're like overhydrated, then your pee is like basically water. You're basically peeing out water. Whereas like if you're super dehydrated, then your pee is yellow and gross. So my pee is usually good color, just letting you guys know. So probably my own pee. Also with poo, it's just like the texture is just like not it. That's just like shocking stuff. Like it's so gross, just like squelchy and gross, and the smell as well would be so bad. Whereas like if you have like hydrated pee, it doesn't smell too bad. I think, I don't know, I don't smell my own pee, but I think definitely pee. Also, if you like take a shot or something, the moment's gone. Like it sucks for a little bit and then you're like, okay, cool, moving on. So like, I would just like take a shot of pee. Whereas like with poo, like you take a bite and it just kind of like lingers and gets stuck in your teeth. And imagine you go up to talk to a chick and you have in your teeth. You have literal poo in between your teeth. It's not it. It's like an in-betweeners when the guy has like poo on his nose when he borrows Jay's note in the bathroom. Eat live spiders or swim in a pool of snakes. Pool of snakes sounds really bad. Like that just sounds like the worst thing to do. My only question with this one is, if you were to eat a live spider, at what point does it die? I'd probably try swallowing that thing whole because I don't want to chew and like feel the legs moving. So I'd just go and just like try and get it all the way down me. Will I feel it creepy crawling on the way down in my stomach? Will I feel it moving? If that's the case, you're pushing your luck with that one, because with snakes, at least nothing's entering my body. All the harm is external. And if they're like not venomous, then I'll definitely just like cop a snake bite. Like, yeah, it's just not gonna kill me. As long as like my crown jewels are protected, the money maker, like my face, below the waist, above the knees, I'm good. As long as it doesn't cause any long-term harm, either of them. I'm still going with the snakes just because I just don't like putting gross stuff in my body. If it was a dead spider, completely different question. I'd do the spider 100%. Or like any dead insect, I probably wouldn't have an issue eating compared to the snakes thing, because I'm not a huge snakes fan. But yeah, nah, definitely snakes. But even that is foul. I could never do either. That's why I'd be so bad. I'm like, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here. Because they do all these gross challenges, like actually touching stuff and like grossing people out. Whereas like on Survivor and stuff, it's like physical challenges or like mental challenges. It's not like do this. It's like figure out this puzzle with your team and do that kind of stuff. Swim in sewage or lick someone's fungal toes. I don't have too much experience with fungal toes in general, so I don't know how disgusting they are. I'm just gonna Google it real quick. I'm probably gonna regret this, but we'll see. Fungal toes. That's so bad. That is cooked, man. Swim in sewage, bro. I'm not drinking that. Like, yeah, I'll have stuff on my body, I'll smell so bad, but this is similar to the other one. Like, if I'm licking someone's fungal toe, that's entering my body, that's becoming part of like my system. That could like kill me. That could like destroy my body forever. I don't know. Whereas like swimming in sewage, I've got pretty thick skin, literally and metaphorically, but I think definitely swimming in sewage would not be the end of the world for me. Whereas this fungal thing would be like a character defining moment for me. I think that's how gross it is. Me or Elsa. There's a bit of a backstory to this, just for some context. We're talking about Elsa from Frozen. Backstory is that I one time met this chick who used to play Elsa at Disneyland. I think it was Disneyland Singapore, and she used to play Elsa in like the parade. I hooked up with someone that used to act as Elsa at Disneyland. So that's the context. You guys don't know who's asking this. I do. If I'm being dead honest, I'm saying Elsa. Like, she was really hot. And yeah, she was really hot. And there's just like a bit of clout of just like saying you hooked up with a Disney princess. How many people can, with a straight face and like be telling zero lies, be like, yeah, by the way, shagged Elsa, waiting on Anna, waiting on Jasmine. Crazy. It's just something that not many people would like get to say, and I kind of like that. It's a bit niche as well. Like, it's just not something you would hear every day either. So yeah, definitely Elsa. To any Disney princesses watching, here are my socials. Feel free to slide into my DMs whenever you like. Would you rather eat a and sit on a cake, or sit on a and eat the cake? First of all, I have actually heard this one before, and my answer now will be my answer always. I would choose sit on a and eat a cake, because I feel like giving a blowjob is just like so much more intimate and just like so much more like in your face. Like, there's just like nuts in the vicinity and like hair everywhere, and it's just like not a nice place to be. I wouldn't want to do it. Whereas I feel like sitting on a you just like close your eyes. I'm not used to having anything in my ass anyways. It's gonna feel weird regardless, so I feel like it's a lose-lose. In terms of like comfort, actually ass is also, I probably would be uncomfortable. Nah, back to my original point, because of like the intimacy thing alone and just like how in your face giving a blowjob is, I would sit on the and eat the cake. Yeah, sit on the and eat the cake. I'm a bit annoyed that that's one of the questions that I have to answer, but there we go. Sit on and eat a cake. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you know every time I post. Sending peace, love, and positivity always. I'm out.